Communicate your desires to your family. Express how you want to be celebrated. And most importantly, love yourself. Embrace your imperfections. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. And know that you are a phenomenal mom just the way you are.
Ever feel like you're in a constant competition between your career and your husband's patience? Your kids think you work too hard, but hey, you're doing it all for them, right? The struggle is real, and I've been there too. Moments of feeling like a crappy mom and wife because once again, your kids had breakfast on their way to school. And you've got more important things on your plate than cooking and cleaning. Hey there, working moms who are juggling a million things and still wondering if you're doing it right. I'm Veronica Cisneros, and I'm a licensed marriage and family therapist, a mama of 3, and married for 24 years. Welcome to the Empowered and Unapologetic podcast, where we dive deep into the messy, chaotic, and sometimes hilarious world of mastering motherhood, marriage, and business. I get it. Balancing it all was never the goal, but here we are, trying anyway. I'm here to share my journey and guide you through yours. No more apologies for being driven, and definitely no compromises on your dreams. Together, we'll navigate the challenges of being a powerhouse in both business and family life. Join me as we tackle the uncomfortable conversations from being the breadwinner to changing the rules of what a marriage looks like. Let's figure out how to parent in a working parent household without the constant arguments or guilt. I'm Veronica Cisneros, and this is Empowered and Unapologetic, where we embrace the chaos, challenge the norms, and strive to live life on our own terms. Get ready for some real talk, actionable tips, and a few laughs along the way.
Hello, and welcome to a special Mother's Day episode of the Empowered and Unapologetic podcast. I'm your host, Veronica Cisneros, and today we're diving into the struggles and triumphs of being a working mom, the desire to do it all, and the journey to embracing imperfection and self-compassion. Do you ever feel like you're in a race against yourself, moving the goalposts, constantly striving for more, yet struggling to celebrate yourself? As working moms, we find ourselves consumed with tasks, our minds racing even in moments of quiet. Why do we wake up to work? Why do we feel the need to solve problems constantly? Let's talk about the chaos we create in our lives, the never-ending to-do lists, right? The constant drive for perfection and the pressure to excel in every role we take on. It's time to explore the roots of this chaos and uncover the unresolved traumas from our past that contribute to our relentless pursuit of perfection. So I went to a music festival. It's called Stagecoach. It's a country music festival. I'm going to tell you right now, that place was next level. Santa went ahead and got the kids Stagecoach tickets for Christmas. I would totally do this again. Unfortunately, this past weekend, some of my frustrations, I find myself stuttering, and one of the primary reasons why is because there's a part of me that doesn't want to share this with you. But there's a stronger part of me that does. Let me go ahead and explain. This past weekend, my frustrations came through in such a negative way. I am totally embarrassed to share this. We were at the country music festival, again called Stagecoach this past weekend. And all was well until the last day when I totally lost my shit. We were in line for an hour, a bunch of people cutting, and attitudes galore. There was one point where these two girls literally just cut this huge line that we were in line for an hour for, cut us and was like, "I'm sorry, my friend has her diabetes medication up in the front." One of them was drunk. and the other was just ridiculous. Everybody knew they were lying. For whatever reason, everybody let them pass. Did that piss me off? 1,000%. My goal was just to keep my girls safe. Willie and I were doing our best to limit any pushing, any shoving, just to keep Aubrey, Brooklyn, and Aaliyah safe. So we kept them between us. And as you're moving, so it's not like a straight line. Like it's just this herd of cattle. Imagine a herd of cattle going from this big space to this very small space. So people are cutting in front of you, people are pushing. And I'm going to tell you right now, although I'm a therapist, I don't do too well in those situations. Why? Because Mama Bear comes out. And Mama Bear ain't too nice when you try to cut her. So my expectations are really high for Willie in those moments. So much so that I want him to read my mind. I'm holding this wall, you hold that wall. Let's go ahead and create a human wall so nobody can pass us. When Willie's not following the exact plan that I've never shared with him in my head, that's when I start to get pissed. Is that rational? No. But like I said, my frustrations got the best of me. And so there were times where, I would have to remind Willie, or Willie would have to remind me, whatever. Like there were times where we were trying to create this wall. And, there were certain people cutting. Aaliyah was also trying to help as well. Aaliyah's our oldest. And so we're trying to create this wall to prevent anybody from cutting us, pushing the girls, pushing us. It wasn't crazy bad, but I mean, it was bad. Like nobody wants to be in that, right? And so by the time we got in, I was in my zone. Marshmello, we had just missed Marshmello. If you don't know who Marshmello is, it's a DJ. But we were right on time. I shouldn't say we were right on time. We were 10 minutes. We were there for 10 minutes to experience Clooney, which is a DJ that my oldest daughter wanted to see and I wanted to see. And I'm all about EDM music. I'm 1,000%. I love country. I love different music. I love different genres. However, I wanted to get my dance on. It was hot, long line. We just stayed in this line for over an hour and we totally missed Marshmello. So we're going to see 10 minutes of Clooney. So by the time we got in, I was in my zone and let loose. I love to dance. If you guys know me, you know I love to dance. I should have been a Zumba instructor. I'm just saying. But I absolutely love to dance. So there I am. Me, the girls, Willie, we're all dancing. And we all dance as a family, like literally getting it. 20 minutes later, the girls want to leave. The girls want to leave 20 minutes later. Are you freaking kidding me? We just got here. After all we went through, why would we leave? They didn't care. They were ready to go, including Willie. We'd just been there for 20 minutes, and we were in that line for over an hour. They wanted to leave that place. It's called a honky tonk. That area was called honky tonk. They wanted to leave honky tonk to go see Zimmerman, Billy Zimmerman. I think that's his name. I don't know. You guys can send me in DMs if I'm wrong. Willie's probably going to make fun of me. But I don't know. I don't know the music artist. I only know the songs. Anyways, they wanted to leave to see Zimmerman. And they said, well, we have 10 minutes to see him. And I was like, I could give two shits. I didn't want to wait in this line to begin with. You guys all said you wanted to wait in the line. I complied. I was like, all right, cool. It was over an hour. We missed Marshmello. We just got here to see Clooney. We got to see him he ended up playing for about 15 minutes. So we ended up seeing him. And now this new guy's in. Guess what? I'm going to see this new guy. I'm not leaving. So Willie proceeds to get pissed off at me. And is like, that's not the plan.
Are you a high-achieving woman feeling the weight of success, yet struggling to find balance in your personal and professional life? If your mind is constantly racing with endless to-dos, family demands, and the unspoken competition between career and marriage, you're not alone. It's time to peel back the layers and address the deep-rooted challenges. You've tried it all: vacations, bedtime schedules, restructuring your calendar, and heartfelt conversations with your husband. Despite your best efforts, the struggle persists, leaving you feeling unheard and stuck in a cycle of frustration. I get it. I've been there too. But here's the game changer. Empower X with me, a 4-month invite-only experience crafted exclusively for high-achieving women like you. This meticulously curated group is your sanctuary for support, knowledge sharing, and a community committed to scaling businesses while enriching family life. Picture this: virtual mastermind meetings with a sprinkle of coaching every 3 weeks lasting 2 hours, where you'll engage in deep dives into your challenges. It's a space for high-impact skill sharing, fostering growth, and unlocking breakthroughs in both your personal and professional life. As if that's not exciting enough, Empower X features an exclusive in-person retreat hosted by me in San Diego. Imagine practical workshops, meaningful connections, and a chance to strengthen our community bonds in a breathtaking beach setting. And the support doesn't stop there. With continuous access to our private messaging channel, you're just a message away from the guidance, advice, and camaraderie you need, including direct interaction with me. Ready to break free from the cycle and embrace a life where success doesn't come at the cost of your well-being. Apply now to Empower X. It's time to prioritize your aspirations, enhance your marriage, and approach motherhood with newfound confidence and support. Your journey to intentional living starts here. Go to veronicacisneros.org/EmpowerX. Again, that's veronicacisneros.org/EmpowerX. I'm so excited to meet you.
Does he yell at me? I'd like to say he yelled, but he didn't. Were the girls yelling at me? No, they were frustrated. That didn't matter. At this point, I lost my shit and even walked away from Willie. He followed, and well, that didn't end well. Mind you, we're in this big giant room. It's like a club. We're in this big giant room. And are there people there watching? You bet your ass. You bet your ass. So Willie's trying to tell me how, this was the agreement. Now I'm going away from the agreement and it's not fair. And I feel completely, I don't want to say I felt completely alone, but I felt like, I felt bamboozled. Like, you convinced me to stay in this line, but you're not following through with what you said. I thought we weren't going to see Zimmerman. I didn't even want to stay in that damn line. We could have just stayed out there at the main stage. I would have been fine seeing Zimmerman or whoever the hell we wanted to see. But you guys told me to wait in this freaking line. I got pushed. There were girls. There was a couple girls where I'm like, Veronica, do not catch a case. Don't catch a case. You guys all know, I've already told you, I don't do well with that. I actually made it inside. All was well. And now they want to leave 20 minutes. So 20 minutes into it. So Willie and I are back and forth arguing. And I'm yelling at this point. I am so pissed off. He's like, well, we want to go. And I was like, awesome, go. I'm going to stay here. But we all came together. I could give two shits. I'm going to stay here. Veronica, you're being unreasonable. No, you're being unreasonable. I am staying here. I don't even care. Go. We're not leaving. Well, shit, I'm not leaving. Awesome. He kept on and on. I was like, you know what? Just go. I got so frustrated. So frustrated. And I didn't want to say something that I would regret. And I know, Veronica, wait a minute. Isn't that something you'd regret? Well, yeah, but I don't want to say something worse. So I ended up leaving and disappearing into the crowd at the honky tonk, still in the same location. I know what you're thinking. That's an asshole move. Veronica, I thought you were a therapist. Why would you leave your husband and your kids? My answer, if I'm being 1,000% honest, because I was pissed. And I had it. I totally had it at that point. So there I am dancing by myself, trying to calm down. And all I can think of is, what the hell are you doing? What happens if they left? How are you going to find them? But I kept on dancing. And I'm around a bunch of young kids and they're dancing. I don't know who these people are. I don't know what's going on. But I kept on dancing. And I felt like such a fucking loser, if I'm being quite frankly honest. I felt like such a loser. And then I thought, here you go, Veronica. You ruined this memory. You ruined this event. Your kids are going to freaking hate you. You're a monster. You're a monster. You caused this. You suck ass. Like you totally do. You suck. So I decided to walk back. And there they were, exactly where I left them. Well, shit. Did I apologize? Nope. I proceeded to blame Willie. They were at fault, not me. I just wanted to plead my case. I wanted them to understand me. But reality, the true reality of all this, I felt like a freaking monster. I felt like the worst mother in the world. I ruined this experience for my kids. This is all they're going to remember. And I'm an asshole for this. Good job, Veronica. You ruined the music festival. And everything you did before this, it doesn't matter. All the fun, all the laughs are gone because you ruined it. These are just a few thoughts that passed my mind, which only pissed me off even more. And so we were inside. Then we went outside and we're arguing. And the security guard was like, are you guys coming or going? What are you doing? So we went back inside. I then thought, wait a minute. You can fix this. You can change this. Well, the minute that I had that epiphany, Aaliyah had come up to both Willie and I and said Brooklyn was crying. Damn it. I'm too late. I'm too late. I ruined it. Now my daughter's crying. Great. And Aaliyah feels like she has to be the parents. God, I'm such an asshole. So I wanted to get pissed off even more at Willie. And I was like, no, you're not going to do that. You're not going to do that. There was a part of me that thought, you're too late. You're too late. You ruined it. And then I challenged it because I knew that was not true. I knew that wasn't true because that's exactly what I teach my clients. All of you that are listening right now, if your mom or dad or both of them came up to you right now at the age you are today and said, I am so sorry. What I did was not right. And you probably felt abandoned for it. You probably didn't know what to do with those emotions. And you tried to be an even better child because of it, thinking it was your fault. Please know that the fault lies on me. And I am so sorry. I'm so sorry for hurting you. And I could have handled that a better way. Can you give me a do-over? What would you say to that? Would you give them another chance? Chances are you would. So that's exactly what I did. I recognize that I have the power to change this. I can't go back in time and delete what happened. I can't. I don't have that power. But I have the ability to choose something different. I have the ability to make a difference. I have the ability to apologize and hold myself accountable for my actions. All it is a choice. So I recognize that I can admit I was wrong and hold myself accountable for my actions. I can be a flawed mom and still be a good mom. Let me repeat that. I can be a flawed mom and still be a good mom. So that's exactly what I did. I apologized to all my kids, including Willie. I explained I wanted to feel understood, but I could have done it in a different way. My family accepted my apology, and we made that night memorable. I have the memories to prove it. Ladies, have you done something you absolutely regretted as a mom? If so, what is it? Yes, I want you to say it out loud right now if you're alone. If you're not alone, fine, write it down. Write it down. But I want you to think about it. And I know as I was sharing this story, a memory came up for you because I know I'm not the only mom that is messed up at one point in her life. And guess what? I'd like to say that's the last time I will make a mistake, but that's a lie. And I know it's not true. Own that shit. Own that shit. You did it. You can come back from it. There's still time, especially if your kids are still breathing and alive. There is still time. If you are still breathing and you're alive, there is still time. Do it. We don't have to keep feeling this way. We are all flawed and we're going to get it wrong. Most of the time, all of the time, some of the time, who knows? What we all have the ability to do is come back from it and do better, learn from it and change it. Despite all the challenges, frustrations, and moments of anger, I realized something profound. I realized that it's okay to be flawed, to make mistakes, and to apologize when I'm wrong. We can still be good moms, flawed, but authentic, imperfect, yet loving. Own that experience. Acknowledge your flaws. Learn from them. Use them as lessons. We don't have to keep feeling guilty or beat ourselves up. We can come back from our mistakes, apologize, and make things right. That's the power of self-compassion and growth. As Mother's Day approaches, I want you to remind yourself that you are an amazing mom. I want to remind you that you deserve, all of you deserve to be celebrated. Communicate your desires to your family. Express how you want to be celebrated. And most importantly, love yourself. Embrace your imperfections. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. And know that you are a phenomenal mom, just the way you are. Happy Mother's Day. You deserve it. To all the amazing moms out there, I wish you a happy Mother's Day filled with love, laughter, and self-celebration. Remember, you are enough, you are loved, and you are doing an incredible job. Thank you for joining me on this journey of self-discovery and empowerment. Love yourself, embrace imperfection, and keep shining bright. Happy Mother's Day. Bye for now. Raise your hand if you are ready to level up your marriage for 2023. Do you find that you're spending your time together with your husband checked out and in front of the TV? I know you're ready for tangible strategies that actually get you results. Reignite the spark in your marriage, have fun, and grow together. Well, I hope you have your hand raised at this minute because I have something special for you. I'm introducing my brand new 6-question marriage predictor quiz that's gonna give you personalized results to catapult you into the next stage of your marriage journey. That means you'll receive the results to where your marriage can get the best help. If you've got just 1 minute, head to veronicacisneros.org/quiz. Again, that's veronicacisneros.org/quiz, and you could take my brand new quiz, Marriage Predictor. Get your results delivered right to your email address. Again, that's veronicacisneros.org/quiz, veronicacisneros.org/quiz. What's up, ladies? Just want to let you guys know that your ratings and reviews for this podcast are greatly appreciated. If you love this podcast, please go to iTunes right now, write a review, rate the episode, and subscribe. Don't forget to share it with your friends.
Oh, hey, it's Erin.
And I'm Michaela, and we're the hosts of the Two Sober Girls podcast, and we are on a mission to spill the wild truth about sobriety.
Forget the rosé all day cliche. Sobriety is flipping amazing.
Absolutely. It's not just about quitting the drink. It's a gift you give yourself and your loved ones.
So, what are you waiting for? Break up with that old toxic relationship with alcohol and let us show you the possibilities.
And here's the thing. Everything your precious heart desires becomes way easier without the influence of alcohol.
We're not just two sober girls, we're also wellness coaches. We're here to show you how to optimize health, lifestyle, and beauty, feel sexy and alive as F.
So stay tuned because we're rolling out new episodes every Monday wherever you get your podcasts, and trust us, they have your name written all over them. We can't wait to share the magic of sobriety and wellness with you. Subscribe to Two Sober Girls Podcast today and come follow us on Instagram for behind the scenes action and send us a DM. We can't wait to meet you.